So with that, we bring in Florida Congressman and House Foreign Affairs Committee Chairman Brian Mast. Also served in the U.S. Army for more than 12 years, was a bomb disposal expert while deployed in Afghanistan. Congressman, thank you very much for joining us today. Thank you. So give me your reaction to this report of these several Iranians who've already been arrested in the country. And given the fact that we know that so many people crossed the border, some of whom were on the terror watch list over the past few years.
Yeah, let me give you two specific ties on why this matters. Number one, there's the previous policies of the Biden administration. That's why they were here, because they had policies that let people in illegally or just simply were content to allow people to remain here illegally. And that's what got rolled up, including, as you mentioned in your report, individuals that were literally known and suspected terrorists. Here's the future tie that really matters. You have the new Democrat policies as it relates to border and immigration, which are don't work with ICE, go out there and make sure to fund even more sanctuary cities, don't deport terrorists, make sure you bring them back if you did deport them, and oh, by the way, don't deport gang members either if there happen to be gang members here, and ask gang members in LA to turn their guns on ICE instead. There's a new Democratic Party policies that are coming forward on what to do with these illegal immigrants from Iran or from South America or anywhere else. And the other quick point that I would put on this as well is just simply to say, for these individuals that are here illegally, you talked about the gotaways in that report. Why gotaways matter so much is because there were policies for the last 4 years that incentivized coming into America illegally. Who do you have to be coming into America if you ran away from those incentives that you could have just been handed and said, I don't want anybody to know I'm here?
Great point. It's a great point, Congressman. So some members of Congress were waiting for some testimony from the Defense Secretary and others with regard to the operation that we watched, Operation Midnight Hammer, the strike in Iran. Here's Adam Schiff talking about that and about what you and I have been discussing. Watch.
They mentioned the possibility of sleeper cells or attacks within the United States. We need greater visibility into the status of our homeland security. And this is not something that ought to wait for the appearance of Defense Secretary Hegseth.
So he's saying the sleeper cells are so important that he didn't want this postponed to wait for the Defense Secretary to return from NATO. Your thoughts?
Yeah, look, this is a real threat, right? Just as much as Israelis had operatives in Iran, just as much as Ukrainians had operatives in Russia. Don't think that there aren't operatives from a host of different countries that came into the United States of America illegally. Let's tie this to the previous conversation. If you allow these individuals to fester here and remain unchecked, the problem grows. If you have a Trump administration that says we're going to roll up everybody that's here illegally, no matter what, and we're going to return them to your country of origin, think of the intelligence that you gather off of that when you start rolling up a couple members that were former part of the IRGC, that are known and suspected terrorists, that are worshiping at these specific mosques. You get more intel to get you down the road for a better and safer America.
Yeah, and you have to imagine that Iran, with some of their capabilities rolled up over the weekend, is going to be looking for some asymmetric wins in different places. And that's obviously a big concern with these potential cells. Congressman Mast, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Good to see you.